Urban Love Rose. That's how I know y'all be lying. See, y'all be talking shit, talking about be having Natalie wigs on, right? This where Natalie get her wigs from.
Right. The whole time they had the same wig lady.
Ooh. Yeah, y'all thought y'all had tea, but y'all was drinking piss hoe.
Being messy. That's where you're supposed to be messy. Live longer.
Stiff wear, bitch.
Yeah, y'all ain't about to play with me with this wig, cause the last wig.
They not playing with y'all. They playing with me, and then they secretly gonna be DMing y'all like, can I get some hair?
They definitely gonna be inboxing, but I feel like we just had some, you know, the last time when we collabed, it was the wrong person installing it, but we got a good person installing it now, and she's about to get
my middle part was cute. They like that look at Times Square.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was your hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the club in Times Square.
See, at the club in Times Square, because on that video that I posted, they really... the
red hair was not yours. They probably got that red hair, but they see like hair I had in my hand, 30 inches.
Period. Oh, my God. So, y'all, I got some questions for Scareface. So I feel like the first one that I know they want to know is, how did you meet Rollie?
You want to get off live or you want to keep them on?
I really want to get off live. I'm not going to lie, because we could probably, okay, so exclusive. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, but y'all can follow.
One time and tell them where to go.
Urban Love Rose shop, Urban Love Rose hair. Y'all know I'm Natalie, wig lady, and Rollie's wig lady, and I'm definitely giving wigs to Scotty, Sukiana, Stunner Girl, a lot of good.
Mariah
so definitely, Mariah Lynn, my baby Mariah. I was just talking to her. I'm definitely gonna be seeing you soon too. But yes, follow y'all. From Now That's TV, do you have like any people that you're still cool with, or any people that you're still like, it's on site with?
Fuck them.
Like, you ain't even worried about them no
I'm
more.
not worried about them, but you feel me? If I run into somebody and they got a problem, they want to handle their candle, you feel me? Bitch, I'm gonna blow you out.
Then you gonna turn into Scareface.
Fuck that. I don't give a fuck about them people.
That's good.
I left them where the fuck they was at, and if they fucked with me before I transitioned to Zeus, I still fuck with them, you feel me? I still fuck with like a lot of the girls. Like,
that was good.
Yeah, I like Liddy, you feel me? My homegirl, actually, she just joined their network. She's my actual homegirl for my set. Her name Bila.
Okay.
So I really, you know, I'm locked in with some people for real.
So is she like, cause I know like for me, I'm the common friend. All my friends is crazier than me. My boyfriends, my girlfriends, is she your common friend or your crazier friend?
Man, she from the set. You know
so she really going crazy?
Yeah, she tripping.
Okay, well shit.
We done a lot of shit. She's actually my crying knee. Like, we went to jail together.
Oh, codependent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you ever been to jail before. What did you go to jail for?
A lot of things.
Like,
people when bitch I beat her up, they tried to lie and say I stole their chain, which I threw it. I just threw it.
Right.
They couldn't find it, must have been. So, you know, I went to jail for that. I went to jail.
That's a long sentence.
I slapped, my friend was stealing, and I slapped the bitch. Because she started recording me.
Trying to kill
I'm like, nigga, at the time, I'm on TV. I'm like, man, bitch, get that camera in my face. Bitch, but I slapped the shit out of her. I know you're gonna jump from that, bitch. You playing with me?
You right.
Yeah.
Even from them flames on you?
Yeah.
You can't hit them. Because they at work.
I'm adjusted for stealing too, though. I ain't gonna cap to y'all. But I used to boost. I was a booster.
I love a good booster. I'm not about to lie, like, you know.
But and I'm bold. I go to Macy's and JCPenney and get all the Nike, Adidas sweatsuits order. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting the good shit for y'all. What them $100, $200 sweatsuits?
Girl. I had a Nordstrom's girl.
I love that too. I used to love to get the Kappa from them.
Get Man, my nursery girl got a job. That's like why I get my shoes and purses.
What? Ethica, purses.
Yes.
Well, it's not, and we gonna cut that wire off later at home. We gonna walk out beeping, beep, 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 beep.
Yes, my friend, she used to steal. Oh, for the Yes, my friend, she used to steal like a whole rack. Like, say she finds some leggings that's like $100, $200. She like, okay.
Or you want to turn it the other way?
That's fine. However, you know, you gotta get your install done. Okay.
You
So
can
like
lay
right
on this
there.
side.
Or yes,
I can be like right here.
Sorry, big booty, my bad. Big booty juice.
I know. It's really hella nice.
Thank you.
Oh, matter of fact, we could actually jump to that. Do you feel like your are you loving your BBL? Like, do you feel like it's BBL? Because it's definitely BBL, like, regardless of how you feel.
Yes. People was like, they think I'm gonna do another round, and I was like, I'm not.
It looks natural right now. I feel like if you did another round, it won't look natural no more.
I was experimenting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not doing another round.
Yeah, you don't have to. Like, your stomach is already like flat. Like, your ass is really hella fat. I mean, your ass is already nice.
And I'm still swollen.
Oh, okay.
Like, not my ass, my stomach wise. My stomach's gonna be even
Small.
smaller. So yeah, I'm still swollen. And I love it, you know. I went in the club recently and that thing was banging. I was banging it.
Girl, we was just walking. We just had a little adventure.
Yeah.
And that ass, it was really like moving. Like everywhere we was going, it was like, oh, what is that? So you really even had me thinking like,
Well, I can't even sit in a chair, you feel me?
oh yeah, she got her little pillow.
Yes, I loved it though. It was painful. It was very painful. The fans could tell. I guess they see my feet, and that's.
Oh, your feet was so. Oh.
Yeah, I was like this. I was crossing my feet, like you could tell I was in pain, but it was worth it.
I was just about to say it's definitely worth it at this point because like that body is definitely yaddy.
And I'm working on my teeth. I'm with Dr. Trev. Who just I'm getting permanent veneers. Like most people get the cap on top. I'm not getting that. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you hold no, it ain't cheap.
Period. Yes, especially the permanent ones. Those caps, those barely even cheap. Like them is still a couple bands, but the permanent ones, like that's a real bag.
Yes, they're bad. They're bad. That's why it took me a minute, but I got it. Cha-ching. The Zeus check cleared.
Right. I was just about to say that goddamn Zeus check.
They always say the Zeus check.
Hey, well, I mean, as long as they goddamn checks is clearing all the shit they be having to put y'all through. So how did you meet Rollie?
I met Rollie at one of their events because I first, before I wanted to audition, I just popped up to their events to see, like, if I come in like around them, are they gonna jump me?
Really? Like for Chrisean, you thought they was gonna jump you?
Yeah. You know, so I met her, and her security guard actually is related to me. So
okay.
Moody, shout out Moody, he secures her, and he like introduced us and whatever, and it was cool. You know, she was like, hi. She probably, when I changed my hair, I look like different people. Nobody recognizes me. So again, when I seen her again, was at the audition, and she's like, aren't you the girl that, I'm like, oh yeah, here we go. I didn't want to talk about it, but I was like, yeah. So.
And which audition was this? Baddies West or?
Yes, West.
Okay.
And then after that, I ended up talking to some of them behind scenes. Chrisean, I talked to Rollie, a lot of them. And then she was in LA. She from Vegas, I'm like, okay, let's hang out. We're going to beaches and hanging out. She getting to know who I am as a person. And people don't get to know me off camera and be like, oh, she's really a dope person. They be like, oh, she's crazy
super
like
sweet,
that.
Super funny, yes.
I'm more of a protector and shit, but at the same time, I know how to carry myself in public. Like, I don't like being a walking embarrassment outside.
Right. Always arguing and fighting.
Yeah, going to jail and shit.
Right. We ain't got time to keep paying for bills.
I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to do some crazy shit. That's why I'm kind of glad I got into people.
Right. I feel like, it's definitely helping you. Like, just like you were saying, when you was, well, no, not you. When your friend was taking some items, that she wasn't supposed to. The girl started recording you. It's like, wait a minute, I'm on TV. I can't be, you feel me, being recorded on that weird shit like right now.
Yeah, so it was some shit,
Yeah, because I know back in the day, like, it'd be tempting, because I ain't gonna lie, because I got boosters, it'd be tempting to be like, okay, bitch, I'm about to go in the store and tell you exactly what I want, and you meet me outside.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was one of the moments, you know.
Right.
We had 7-Eleven. Like, come on.
Oh, right. So you didn't even know. Oh, my gosh. I got a friend who literally did 10 years because they didn't even know they friend, they went to the store, and then I guess their friend had decided to just rob the store. Yes. And then he ended up, you know, going to jail with the friend. And he like, I went to get some juice. This nigga pulled out his gun, and I don't know what the fuck. So it really be hard. Like, you got to watch who you have around you sometimes, too.
Yeah, God is good. Cause oh my God.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you not even was able to make the season.
Huh?
I said, I'm so glad that you know, like that situation didn't, you know, escalate or more situations like that didn't happen and you was able to make it to Zeus. Because I don't watch Now That's TV. I didn't find out about you until Zeus.
Yes. A lot of people haven't. You know, that's why the only thing, like, I wasn't thinking of, like, people don't know me from Now That's TV. So, especially with my fighting skills and shit, like, I don't really give a fuck because I play around all day. And if you know me, you know I'm playing with these people. But it's like, they like,
yeah, because I went back and watched those fights.
Yeah, she really can't fight. And I'm like, okay. It didn't bother me.
I've seen a lot of
like,
your fights. I guess I'm like, am I like the troll or one of the weird people who like, I didn't go back to watch like the stuff that you did on Now That's TV, but I went back to watch the fights I did. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I felt like, you know, I wanted to see who they was bringing on the baddies.
Yes, I was with you with that one. They
They were studying.
Yeah. They still couldn't get the sauce. One thing about me, if I don't feel like, you know, competition, I'm not going to give you, you know, a real run for your money because there's no point. It's like wasting my energy. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm going to smack you up enough to know to leave me alone. Right. And that's it. You feel me? And then, especially if it's big dogs around, big dogs want to see what other big dogs got going on. You feel me? So I'm not new to this. I'm really true to this. Like, I've been around females who wanted to see about the fight.
Yeah, I mean, well,
full-wise, you feel me?
Right, because, you know, growing up, and that's what I'm saying, like, I feel like when people be judging these shows, they be forgetting, like, you know, like, y'all is real hood women, like, these is real hood activities, like, this is TV, but, like, this is not the TV that we grew up on, like, we grew up on traditional TV, this is now reality TV, where they done put all these different hood girls into this one house, two houses, whatever, because y'all was divided at one point. And that's why the situations are, and they're editing out.
And then these bitches not even hood, they be, and then it's like they act hard, they talk this shit, and then they turn around and want to call me a hood booger, but y'all want to be a hood booger.
They participate in the hood
y'all want to be a watered down hood booger. Like, come on now, you can't be watered down with this shit. You gonna barbecue or you gonna mildew, bitch? Which one you wanna do?
You really gotta pick a side. It's like, you know, if you wanna be a civilian or you wanna be hood, you can't.
Do a lot of shit. I've been beat, stabbed, all type of shit, and I didn't cry about none of that shit. I've been jumped, ain't cry about that. I've been picked on, bullied, all that, and I don't cry about that shit. It made me stronger. It built my character. Is why I can endure all this shit and still slap a bitch.
You know? Because, I mean, honestly, I feel like the best way to deal with a bully is to punch him in the face. And that's what I taught my kids. Is, you know, I don't say, like, go looking for it. But if somebody start with you, you gotta show them that you not to be played with. Because my favorite phrase is, if you don't bust back, what's gonna stop somebody from emptying the clip on you? Mm-hmm. You know, you gotta be able to defend yourself. And, you know, should I put my kids into karate and all that stuff? I wanted my kids to understand. We in the hood, and you gonna have to fight. Yeah, my mama was mad I didn't fight to my full potential on the show. She said, "Nah, they messing with you," and I'm like, "No, they was gonna mess with me regardless." Right, and then it's always the reunion, and it's always next season, because we do hope you come back next season. Like, the show's been trending every week because of you and the stuff that you've been doing. So we need you to come back and keep the show trending and keep it like a reason to watch. I feel you, but I feel like, you know, they're not trying to say I'm a fan favorite right now. So, you know, usually Zeus brings back fan favorites and shit. So even if I am, Biggie wasn't a fan favorite for sure. Last season, trying to bring her back though. She bombarded herself back. Well,
And I mean, I worked hard to get on the show, and I you know, as long as I can go to all these Zeus events and they be like, that's Scareface, let her in, I'm good. You know me, I'm in there now. I'm in there like somewhere, so I don't care.
And you got your followers up, your promo, you can start your business.
And I'm pretty sure, I feel like they're going to come out with some more shows. Like, I really feel like Zeus is not just going to leave it at Baddies.
No.
I really
they said they was coming out with scripted shows already.
Yeah, I want to be on one of their movies or something. Like,
I was about to say, that's where I could really see you, is really, you know, starting a movie and, you know, really getting your acting on, or even, you know, behind the scenes and just getting your business on. Maybe Zeus do a festival, because they big. They going to end up with a festival one day, and then you be one of the vendors at the festival, you know?
Yeah. I'm not going nowhere for sure, and I'm not going
back. Well, we know you're not going nowhere. You trending every week, so we know you're not going nowhere for sure. So my next question is, well, we know that they, you know, they're editing. They're doing a lot of editing, and we trying to really ask fans, like, piece together what was happening. So, you know, when you first came on, first episode where, or when you had your first conflict with T. Now, for me, as a fan watching it, because it was edited, so I was thinking, I was like, okay, well, you know, you and Rollie is cool. So she was already talking to Rollie, you feel me? And then she looking at you, like, if you get into it with my friend and you get to looking at me crazy, I'm going to ask you, like, what you looking at? And then if your answer ain't, you know, oh, no, I don't want no problems, I'm like, okay, so bitch, I knew you want a problem, so now you got some. Because I know a lot of girls in the hood that will fight you for looking at them. And I've been sick before. I've been so sick that, you know, you just staring in the space. I'm not even looking at you. I'm just looking. I'm pissed the fuck off and sick. You know? Yeah, but no, but I'm just saying, you know how you sick and you just, you know, you be like, oh, okay, like I'm just staring into space. But if somebody asks me, like, what you looking at, I'm be like, okay, I wasn't looking at you. You know, like I was just staring into space. You know, but if you come with an attitude, what is you going to expect? Like, especially from, you know, like a hood chick, like, we're going to be fighting over you looking at me. First of all, I was at the light and I mugged my for looking at me today. Yeah. So, like, am I lying? Like, you know, you at the light, like, what is you looking at?
And it's like, I had a ski mask on, so she couldn't really tell what I was looking at or if I had an attitude. I was, like, slinching over, but, like, I'm, you know, you see me, I'm slinched over right now. Like I'm a tomboy. I just, like, I'll lean. I'm tired of standing up. I want to get a goddamn race car track. Like, they want to argue, and the thing about these baddies is they talk a lot. And you can tell I don't care to.
And that's what I like about you. I can appreciate somebody who just, you feel me, like, let's get down to business.
Yeah, like,
let's figure out.
It was. I was lost at first, and then I'm like, hold on, it looks like they finna get into it. Hold on, let me lean up and pay attention. Like, I'm about to be nosy. And then I didn't like that they were saying every time Rollie got into it, I was behind her standing there attention, because when Smiley and them got into it, I was also standing right there. I'm a nosy ass bitch. I want to see it fight.
No matter who getting into it.
I'm getting to see it for free, and y'all gotta pay $5.99. So yeah, let me watch it for free.
And up close and personal.
I didn't have a problem with Biggie at the time and shit like that. Like, yes, her and Rollie was annoying, but at the same time, I'm too locked in on my target. I'm trying to zone y'all out and ignore y'all.
Right. So with T though, so I was, you know, understanding from the edits that y'all got into it because she was looking at you. Did something else happen that we missed?
On the bus, I had spoke to her too, and I was like, I seen she was in the corner. She was just like looking out the window, like, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, I'm talking to her because I'm like, she's the only one that had met, and I ended up being right next to her. She's like, I'm fine. And I'm like, okay, you crazy. I'm gonna leave you alone. And I stopped talking, and then Rollie said, why you acting like that? She was like, why you talking to me like that, Rollie? And she's like, bitch, like, no, because you know what you did the other day, and I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't even, you just got there. So I'm like, I already zoned her out. I'm like, she crazy. I'm just not gonna speak no more. You feel me? Right. So I left her be. So I really, after that, I really cut her out like she wasn't there. Mm-hmm. So for her to look at me crazy, I'm like, the fuck I do to you?
Right.
So even though my mic was cut off or whatever, I'm telling her what I do to you, and then she's talking about me to Rollie like she's my mother, and I'm like, Rollie's not my mama. I'm right here. If you want to talk to me, I'm right here. Right. I'm right here. And she's like, what's up with you, bro? I'm right here. That's what I'm saying. I'm right here. Talk to me about me, like, bro. Right. the conversation flipped from whatever y'all talking about to you looking at me. So you should have just addressed it and left it, and then you could have went about your day with whatever else going on.
Right. Period.
I don't know that shit, and I didn't read the room to know that it was a problem between Scotty and her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't read that because I'm new to this. Like,
right,
you really walk in, you don't
there.
know shit that go on before you get there.
Right.
So I didn't know that. So my bad. And then the Rollie and Biggie shit. That shit was just like, okay, y'all fought it out. Okay, boom. Everybody was hugging it out, making it up. And you want to make this a moment because you see Anna and motherfucking Scotty arguing. You want to make it a moment. And it's getting obsessed at that point. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, I'm going to sit here and chill and see how far she going to take it. Tad and Scott told her to shut up. Camila told her to shut up. Suki got up trying to say, how can we resolve it? Rollie upstairs. She done walked the fuck away. You still yelling by yourself, bitch. Like, Suki walk off like, okay, she's not listening to me. And I'm like, oh, so she's still gonna talk. So 3 people done tried to stop you. So now I'm gonna stop you. And I'm gonna be an asshole about it because you're being an asshole to all of us. We have to hear you, and you know how your voice is to people. Yeah. And then she wasn't just yelling. She was projecting her voice, and it was super loud. Like you wanted Rollie to hear you upstairs, but we have to suffer. And everybody's like, let it go. It was a good day. Everybody was making up. And when somebody wasn't, they took them out the room and put them in the kitchen to have that argument. They knew Scotty and them wasn't going to make up, so they took them away from all of us.
Right.
And then, yeah, I pushed that bitch. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like she didn't give a fuck. She didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I was really mad because, like, I don't like my friends trying to tell me to stop. If I don't want to stop, I want to stop. And now she got me aggravated because, you feel me? Like, when hands start touching, you know, I need space now, and I'm going to get the rest.
Look, I'm gonna make some space, but right here, back there.
I did feel guilty. Like I said, I did an interview recently. I told them, I was like, she went outside crying and screaming and doing all type of shit, thinking that me and Rollie was finna jump her. And it was raining. She came back drenching wet, and I felt bad, and I was gonna holler at her later, and I wasn't gonna be a fake bitch. I was gonna do it on camera. But I was already tweaked off when a nigga was playing with me, like he hitting me and shit, and I'm like, so if a nigga didn't mean to do it on purpose, a nigga wouldn't have came at me aggressively. And they kept fucking with me, talking about I'm a broke bitch, all this, like, all the way into the inside and shit. I'm like,
so right after you got into the situation with Biggie, so it was that day, because we don't never know if it's that day, the next day.
It was 2 days later.
2 days later. Okay, so boom, you push her. 2 days later, y'all go to the club.
Yeah.
And then you walking in the club, and then the dude he like pushed the back of your head.
Yeah, he was like this.
And then what he said?
I was like, I grabbed his hand. Like, when he hit me, I said, hey, you hit me. And he was like, you know who the fuck I am, so what? I'm like, what?
Like, who is you?
Yeah, like, and he's like, you know who I am, you know I am. And at first, Camilla's like, who is he? And I'm like, I don't know. So then I'm like, she like, just ignore it. So we starting to walk up. I guess me and Sapphire, because it was like so much going on. Everybody's like, just ignore it. And I'm like, but he's talking to me and it's creeping me out because, like, why is you like barking next to me? And then security's open, and I'm like, if it gets violent, are they gonna stop it? You know, because I'm so used to not to see these securities. You know, I'm not knowing if they're gonna be on it like that because it was very open. He got to me.
Right, he was able to touch you.
Yeah, a civilian was able to touch me, so obviously it's not tight enough. So I'm like, okay, boom. Let me listen to this nigga. Cause now I'm like quiet. I'm like, Big Biggie. I'm like, is you trying to insinuate that Biggie sent you? Like, then we go to the front. We can't even get in the doorway. We gotta stand right there at the doorway. He pushes people out the way. Yeah, look at this broke bitch. Look at her. What are her beauty supply sandals? Da 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 da. Yeah, Big Biggie. But he's like taunting me and only calling her name out. I'm like, bro, I know what this type of shit is.
Right.
I'm from the hood.
I mean, I was about to say I would think it was a setup.
So I'm like, I never said he was her family members. They keep talking about her brothers and shit. And I'm like, I don't know Biggie's people at all. I don't know nobody. I don't know what her mama looked like. I didn't even know T was black. The fuck? I don't know you people.
Right.
And I'm not finna care about your life that much to go search it up and see who you around. I don't care. I said, whoever the man is, he gonna come out if he want to, if he want clout.
Right.
He gonna come out, and they did. And then the nigga talk about something. Oh, she know who I am, right? His sister's doing a review on TikTok talking about something. She knew me 3 years ago. They knew me 3 years ago.
They knew you, not Biggie.
Hi, and then look. They said they knew me 3 years ago. I didn't even come out to 2022.
Right. So they knew you before.
They didn't know me.
They felt like y'all went to school together.
They did it. Then Biggie made a review and said that guy didn't even know you. The sister repost that and say she's speaking all facts. So do he not know me or do he do know me?
Right.
Which one is it? Y'all getting caught in y'all lies. All y'all fucking lying together and y'all got me fucked up. How the fuck? And then Biggie said the nigga gave her the video of him taunting me.
Okay, where's
Why
the video?
he gave it to you? Why he gave it to you though?
Yeah, that definitely
Why he
he
put it on TikTok?
Yeah, if he gave it to you versus putting it on TikTok trying to sell it to Zeus or something, because he could have gave it to Zeus and been a part of the show, you know? I don't know.
I'm just over them and that fake ass shit. I don't give a fuck. God gave me intuition to feel that gut feeling where you wrong, bitch, and I'm gonna go with it. I make my own justice. I don't care if the world hate me to the wheels fall off, bitch. I'm riding for myself. Cause ain't nobody gonna look out for me but me. None of them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I definitely know what you're saying. Cause at the end of the day, like, you know, shit. I don't know. Like, we don't know who he is, so you gotta blame that on somebody. Somebody still hit you. So it's like, shit, if it wasn't you, too bad, your fan.
Too, like, I could have probably, you know, when you go in the club, you get bumped and brushed all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
But like a nigga taunting you, you like,
right? You like,
you mad? You really mad? You really mad? I pushed you, bitch. That's what it is.
Right.
You really mad that I pushed you.
And you ain't gonna do nothing about it, so you called your friend so he could do something about it. That's, you know.
Yeah, that's why you picked up a chair, because you scared. They all was scared.
Girl.
And they all trying to hide behind Tesehki ass. Bitch,
so
she ain't gonna say none of y'all at the reunion.
So you feel like that's where you and Camila B started from that?
No, me and Camila B started from the internet. The fans, you know.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like, you know, with the fans and how they be started shit, like that's.
No, it didn't come from me and her scene, because me and her scene didn't come out. Me and her scene came out after we fell out.
Oh.
Yeah, bitch probably knew the scene was coming and probably like, let me get ahead of the scene and fall out with this bitch before so nobody can say nothing. You know, these bitches be thinking like that, and I'd be like, oh, no wonder you wanted to fall out with me, because you knew I was gonna get mad when I seen that shit, and you didn't want to look like the bad guy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she got mad at me over some fan shit, with the fans was saying this shit, and I'm like, bitch, what?
Right, like why? Like it wasn't even that deep.
They all did that.
Okay, so what was the fans saying? I'm gonna put this way. Like they were saying, like, you know, you
about T. They talking about T. The T situation. She said she's like T. She killed people with kindness. Well, bitch, you sure wasn't killing me with no goddamn kindness when you said all that smart ass shit you had to say, bitch.
And then she had her little smart ass shit to say to Scotty.
Man, that bitch talking shit, talking about some she ain't arguing with me. She ain't arguing with no bitch who ain't got no business. I'm like, bitch, I just tried to catch that bitch the other day. I'm gonna let you know something. That bitch was just at the mall.
In LA?
In LA, returning baby clothes. Trying to talk to somebody and hug somebody. Bitch, they called me and let me know where you was at, and I was coming. Bitch, you lucky you got up out of there in time. What you talking about? I'm gonna get you.
You know, I just don't see how it's like, you know, somebody else's situation will never cause me and somebody else to fall out. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna fuck with this work or whatever it's about. Like, and that's two different people.
And they was doing that whole show.
And then so I feel like if you can't slap somebody for looking at you crazy, how the fuck can they be talking about people's business? Like, you know? I don't know. I don't worry about what no grown woman is doing.
Any bitch who get her ass whipped and then sit there 5 seconds later and accept somebody apologies for whooping their ass can't tell me shit. The fuck? Bitch can't tell me shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, bitch. You got your ass whipped and sat there and took that apology, you weak ass hoe. They are weak minded. Next.
So we then went through Rollie, that's your girl, Camila. Oh, matter of fact, we done already started talking about Tesehki, so we might as well just jump right into Tesehki. Now with Tesehki, when you first came in the house, it do seem like you had like talk to her a little bit, or did you have like some words with her when you first came in that first day?
They just told me don't come in. They said that they was sorry don't come in fighting that day.
Okay.
They said I could, like, if I wanted to fight her the next day, I could have fought her when we went to race car track and shit. But when I came in the first day and I didn't fight her, they separated us in house A and house B. They put me with the house A, and Mariah was in my ear telling me, you know, just talk to Tesehki and her sister out too. And I'm like, they still sisters at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck. Like, where I'm from, sisters fight all the time. Sisters to your man and all that. Y'all still sisters at the end of the day. Like,
saying baby daddy. No, I know a lot of cousin, sister, brothers.
Yeah, like it is what it is. Like, I don't believe shit.
Judge,
like, they fall out today and be cool tomorrow. Like,
and sisters still friends, and one of them married to the baby daddy.
Chrisean portray on Instagram, her family's always been like this. So you expect them to fall out and be back cool.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Like, I seen her being cool with Cuzzo, a bitch who said she fucked Blueface, talking about on Crip, he in the pussy and all that. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be friends with you because you think I'm your sister's enemy, because I'm not her enemy. In my head, I'm not Chrisean's enemy.
No, because remember you were saying that you was talking to Chrisean and Rollie and them after you went to the Baddies West audition. Y'all was already cool. And you apologized to her on the Baddies East audition?
Yeah, and I in the back at Baddies West.
That's
they have a scene of us hugging, and I apologize to her. Is why she gave me the hug.
Yeah, I seen that feed. So that's okay. So that's what I'm saying. You and Chrisean was already cool. Everything was already good, and then Tesehki had like, how did that beef start anyway?
I guess so. Look, so I didn't know. I just said, like, either I'm telling Mariah, either I get an apology or a fade. Big Banger called me. He said that he called me on his own. Yeah, he said he called me on his own. But I felt like she something. Like, at the time I did. But he said she didn't. So I'm going to give him his little woo-woo. But he said, you know, y'all should talk it out. Y'all both my friends, woo-woo. I'm like, she disrespected me. It's either an apology or a fade.
That's understandable.
So she knew walking into it. She had to know because, like they said, Mariah said it. She said, Tesehki told me, you know, the chain from Smiley my chain was on Smiley's dresser, right? So y'all coercing from house to house on that phone. So if she told you that, I'm pretty sure Mariah told you if she wanted an apology or a fade. I'm pretty sure. So boom, when the situation came up hand, first thing flew out of my mouth, they edited it out. I called her trashy. Cause I'm a real ass bitch, I'm gonna say it to your face. She told me her real name is Tesehki. Okay, so, well, Tesehki, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, my sister. I'm like, okay, and then she's like, here come Mariah. Oh, but, you know, y'all, it was just a little internet show. I'm like, I hear what y'all saying. Back up. I'm talking about back up. I want an apology. You feel me? I'm not finna argue about it. I'm not finna none of that. Well, she's like, well, my sister said you was gonna come here and jump her, da da da. I said, well, did I jump you? You feel me? And I'm like, she's still copping pleas about her sister. Like, she putting it all on her sister. And I'm like, bro, I just want an apology. She's like, well, she not understanding what I'm saying. I don't.
That was a good moment
for
TV when she apologized to you. I'm not gonna lie.
That
was a great moment.
I thought it was genuine. You could see it in my face, you know?
Yeah, you was like, oh, I got my apology. Yeah, like you looked happy, like vindicated. I'm like, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, you know, it'd be like you can get to know a person and really fuck with them, but somebody else can make it a situation where y'all don't even get to be cool.
Right. And that's
you can't be cool with motherfuckers who didn't even really want to be cool.
You definitely can't. Well, we gonna see how that play out. So the reunion is in a couple days.
Yeah.
And then, cause she been having her videos about what she gonna do you, and you know how she gonna eat.
How she said Zeus better do it right and give her some more seconds like she did with Marsh. Why she telling everybody she had 7 seconds, but she really had 30 seconds when she fought Marsh. That's the tea. And she wants another one because, bitch, I'm not Marsh. I'm gonna let you know. I don't give a fuck if I had a knot, a black eye, a broken arm. I'm gonna keep fighting because one thing about me, I have heart. That's something a lot of people in the world don't got. They get their ass whipped and they go about their day, bitch. I'm gonna get my ass whipped and I'm gonna keep fighting.
And I feel like people hate that for you. Bitches want you to be mad.
Bitch, if you would have left me, my eye was closed. She's gonna say she didn't. But anyway, my eye was like swollen and I walked back outside to go fight some more and kept trying to fight. Like, I don't give a fuck about no face wounds. I'm Scareface. That's the point.
That's definitely, you know, like me as a black woman, I would love for y'all to get along. But, you know, as a moment for TV, that's definitely going to be a moment for TV. Because, you know, with all, like, the anticipation of, you know, with Rock fighting. Well, you already fought Rock before.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I ain't gonna lie. As long as I've been doing TV, one thing I've noticed is when two heavy hitters are on the same show, they gotta go against each other. I don't know
we
why.
knew you was gonna go, and we knew it was gonna happen before you even got on the show.
I knew after my confessionals, me and her was gonna fight at the reunion.
What
I know what I said. You know, you do your confessions at the end.
Yeah,
I knew we was gonna fight at the reunion. I talk shit. I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, you have been talking your stuff in the confessionals, but I mean, when you been speaking you was doing what you're supposed to be doing in the confessional, speaking your mind in the confessional.
Now I talk shit to them bitches, so it didn't matter to me.
Right. I mean, if you already put it to their face, you can say it behind their back. And then, so that's what happened with Tesehki. Now, what about Sukiana? That's about to happen, I guess, next episode.
I don't know how I'm gonna say this. Suki, you know, she came in very sweet, like she cared or whatever, and she fucked with me. And then I slowly seen like the switch of like I know when people switching up on me with the chair situation. I didn't personally hear her say she was wanting to throw a chair at me. Mariah gave me the information and said, yeah, I thought that was real weird when she wanted her to throw a chair at you. I'm like, she said that? In my head, I'm like, man, I'm not scared of Suki or her best friend. I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna ask. You feel me? I'm gonna ask. And she was like, that's all you I'm gonna ask because I'm not just gonna go off the dome and be like, oh, she don't fuck with me.
Right.
So I asked her best friend first, off camera, when we got to Jamaica, which we was like the other day ahead before we started filming. So I'm like, okay. She like, I don't think Suki meant it like that. You should just talk to Suki. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to Suki. But the situation didn't get to talk like I wanted it to be, which it never does. So, you know, Smiley and her fake seizure, it's not fake, but the diagnosis of them calling it a seizure to me is fake. Like,
yeah, that wasn't a seizure.
She was tweaking out. I've been on the phone with Smiley multiple times when she said she was tweaking out. Whether she admitted or not to the world, I know that from her mouth. So and that's all that mattered to me. Like, and you told me you took a pill.
I was just about to say, and you did say she took a pill, so you saying that you said that because Smiley herself told you that she indeed took a pill.
Yeah.
I could just say
my phone right now. Smiley just called me.
It definitely didn't look like
and she called me a mean girl. I'm sorry, Smiley. I'm not a mean girl. I said the truth. Whether people think I'm a liar or not. And
I'm very happy, like, to hear that y'all is cool.
Yeah, because no cap, she was finna get fucked up if I wouldn't throw that water on her ass. They wanted her head on a chopping block, and I took the heat off of her. Me throwing water on her took the heat off of her because, like I said, I don't like them doing all that talking shit. They was doing a lot of talking shit, talk, and I'm like,
it needs some action. You like action needs to be happening
right now. Y'all was just talking
sure.
This whole time while she was in the ambulance, when she was leaving to go all the way to dinner. Like, bro, somebody said they was gonna smack her. Do it. And I'll be honest, Tesehki don't stand on shit. She said she was gonna smack her. She was talking about, I'm gonna beat her ass. I'm gonna
smack Smiley.
Yeah, she said she's gonna smack Smiley. So when we had dinner, I'm like, so is you gonna really hit her? She's like, one of my slaps would break her face. I want to see that happen. What you talking about?
Like, I'm excited to see that.
Let me see some. You feel me? She gonna like, just go, Smiley, just go. She tried to push the bitch out. I'm like, bitch, like, y'all weak. I'm like, and then they like, no, come back, Smiley. And Suki was in Smiley's face, and Suki wasn't even there when she had the seizure. She was not there. So it's like, you insert yourself like you the top baddie up in this bitch, but you just don't know what the fuck going on. You just hearing word of mouth and going off and like, Smiley, did you do this, and shit like that. I'm like, you were just bullying this bitch. You was not this bitch mama. Why is you? And I didn't even know that she sat down with Smiley. And
I was about to say she was trying to.
Yeah, I didn't know that though. You feel me? So from my perspective, it's like, bitch, you was just talking shit to this bitch, and now you sit here trying to be her. Like, you're not her mama. None of us is each other's mamas. Let them do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I put the water on Smiley and I walked away. My leg was fucked up. I limped over there. I was like, I threw the water and I walked away. I was like, so what's next? Next. I see Suki over there. She wrapping up her hair. I'm like, who you finna fight, Suki?
Oh no.
She came up to me. You a corny ass bitch. I think you a pussy ass bitch for that and shit like that. I'm like, do you need that? Do you need that? And at the end of the day, she didn't want to fight. So, you know, I'm like, my leg already fucked up. I'm not finna fuck myself up if you don't really want to. You feel me? And I'm like, when I really like somebody, it's a little bit harder for me to just attack them.
I know, it's so hard not to love Sukiana.
It's not even just Suki. Like, when you actually start to get to know somebody and you look at them in a certain way, it's like you trying to fight one of your friends. You're gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna
give you a pass, yeah.
I'm gonna miss that friendship if we go too far. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to not take it there, but then she took it there. She kept talking disrespectful to me to the point where Rollie and her got into it and she started talking disrespectful to Rollie. I basically did what she was mad at to her. Like, put water, okay, period. I didn't like that she was referring me to Chrisean though. Like, I don't like the referring me to Chrisean, whether we have similarities or not. Me and her two different people, you know what I'm saying? Her name is Chrisean, my name is BC Scareface. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was trying to get under my skin. She was trying to make me mad, and I feel like she was trying to make Rollie mad so we would hit her, which she ended up doing a weak move by fake slapping Rollie like a little baby slap. And I'm like, if I'm gonna slap a bitch, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you, bitch. Like, fuck you talking about? If you gonna go viral, might as well go viral. So basically,
maybe she was checking temperature, because I know people do that.
I also am the reason Sapphire and Suki fell out. And I don't know if you've seen on the blogs lately, Sapphire tried to say something. If I try to come for Suki, which I wasn't coming for Suki, because she be like, Suki fuck with me, and Suki follow me. Me and Suki follow each other.
I was just about to say.
So it kind of baffled me, but at the same time, I'm like, bitch, I ain't finna address that shit, because y'all not finna press me. Can't no bitch press me. I'm a hood bitch. Fuck you talking about? I'm from the hood, bitch.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm not like, you can't question me. I'm not a questionable ass bitch. I'm not apologetic ass bitch. Like, if I apologize, I'm really wrong. That's why, like, when I apologize to Chrisean, I know I wasn't wrong because I didn't jump her, but I was a part of it. I'm guilty by association.
Right.
I'm an accomplice to a fucking crime.
That's real life.
So, I'm like, boom. I make them fall out. And I ain't gonna spill that tea. I ain't gonna wake that tea up, because I actually like Sapphire, but oh well, bitch, like, you didn't even want to fight me. She asked me to help her fight Mariah. And my lazy ass was like, I ain't doing it.
And your foot was broke.
Yeah, but my lazy ass wasn't doing it.
Right.
You want to fight Mariah, go do it. You know me? Because Mariah really was the one who wanted to fight Suki. But still, like, she came to me and let me know production, told her, you know, they wanted her to fight me for a storyline type shit. And I'm like, oh,
they wanted her to fight you?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm glad
I
y'all
kept
fight.
it cute. Nah, she came to my room after filming the scene with her best friend. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of violated Suki in a fucked up way, but she pissed me off. She talked too much shit, and I didn't even hit her. I just threw water on her.
So we gonna see next week.
Yeah, you gonna see a lot next week.
It's gonna be an eventful episode.
I think Natalie and Scotty gonna get into it next episode. And
I hate to see that.
Well, I said, man, I did not want to see that.
Yeah, I know, yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to see that.
I wouldn't want to see it either. I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna fast forward. I don't want to see it. It's better with her fighting back. Cause last season when she wasn't fighting back, it was really like,
she was not fighting back.
I was like, I can't watch this shit.
She was talking. I ain't gonna lie, she was talking back, but she wasn't fighting back at the dinner table. But hey, that one in the hallway, she looked like she was getting.
Right, that's what I was about to say. I'm like, wait a minute, she didn't fight back. I thought I seen. Okay, yeah. No,
and it's like they really got love for each other. That's the funny part. Like, people might think like Natalie so hard, but now they really got love for.
She do, Scotty. Yeah, that's her girl. Like before Baddies, they was hanging out.
She got Scotty a little bit.
Oh, they said little boo.
No.
I mean, you know what I mean. Like, that's like her bestie.
Yeah.
Like, she, yeah.
You know how
I was just about to say that's fucked up that we can't even, because, you know, I didn't see none of the shit that was leaking and shit. I was trying to mind my business.
I was in the house and like, I seen everything. I know everything. People be lying.
Right, so it's like, you know, it ain't even shit. I was trying to mind my business. I really do. Like, you know, I'm like, I want to mind my business and live a stress-free life, but it ain't how the world be, you know.
A lot of them had a lot of drama before I came in, so it was more of me sitting back trying to catch up. I'm an observant person, so I'm going to sit back and I'm going to hear what's going on so I know what's going on, you feel me? That's why I said I was late on a lot of shit. I didn't, when that shit with T happened, you see me, I walked off because I'm like, oh shit, it's all this shit. I didn't think one fight was going to break up all these fights.
I know too. I don't understand why all them fights broke out and all that stuff happened. I mean, well, no. Obviously, Scotty, you know, because they had got into it on the bus. Not the same bus ride y'all was on, but on the episode before, they had got into it and what is their T was all in her face. Like, and what you're going to do about it? I feel like, you know, I might have felt like tolerate disrespect today. I mean, yesterday, but today ain't that day. I feel like she kind of just had enough. Because Scotty had the most reason to fight her.
Yeah, I didn't know. But I mean, was that a moment?
That, I feel like that might have been a good moment to her. Like, you know what, bitch, I don't like you, matter of fact. Like, and you arguing with my other bitches. Like, bitch, fuck you. Boop, boop. And it really, she did a quick little...
She did a little one.
Yeah,
she was like... But yeah,
she was like, I ain't playing this season.
And then everybody like think I really want to eat. Like, she pisses me off because like she became cool. Like, I didn't see funny T when I got the chill T. You feel me? And everybody like her personality left when I came. But really, that was chill T to me. It felt cool. Like, I'm like, okay, I can fuck with that type of bitch. You feel me? I didn't know she had disdain for me. Like, she still was like, ugh, icky, like, you know.
Yeah, she was like, oh, it's never over, and I still don't like those people. So I don't know. At the reunion, is she on the hit list? Mm-hmm. Or you feel like you already okay? Yeah, she could go. I feel like if you gonna fight everybody back to back,
mm-hmm.
like, do you have an order, or are you just like shit? When I see it, it's just gonna be that bitch. That
yeah.
Like whoever first.
Yeah.
So I mean. Ugh.
It's a reunion. One thing, I've done reality TV for a long time, so I've been to a couple reunions, and you can't never plan how this shit gonna go. You just gotta be ready.
Right.
You just gotta be ready. Like, ain't no fucking strategy for this shit. I might accidentally kick a bitch. I might accidentally elbow a bitch. Like, I don't know. It depends. Like, I might have to.
It might not be
three bitches might run up on me back, and I gotta back up and just go doop 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 doop. Like, I don't know. Like.
I hope they don't jump you. Like, I really, like, hope they don't jump you.
That's gonna be their dumb ass fault, because you know what that's gonna do? Turn around and make everybody look at y'all stupid.
Well, I don't know, because look at all this stuff that Biggie did last season. For her to be a fan favorite this season is blowing my mind. Like, it's like, I just really want to know. Like,
because she learned how to pay
like
checkers like Sean told her ass to. Fuck with people off camera and make yourself look weak like they fucking with you on camera. She's smart, but guess what? I don't give a fuck about a camera. Anybody who know me from talking to Baddies to now, no, she don't give a fuck about no goddamn camera. I'm doing the fuck I want to do.
Period. I mean, I feel like anybody look you in your eye, you on the goddamn TV, you can tell, like, you just be looking like you don't give a fuck. Like a real hood bitch. Like, you know, maybe just because I'm from California, I could tell, like, her Cali girls is like, we don't give a fuck. Like, all we want to do is fight. Is we gonna fight or we gonna go home? What is we gonna do?
Gonna eat? What's
like,
going?
Yeah, I just want to know what we gonna do.
Nigga, we fucking? I'm playing.
Right. I know, it's like, you know, when it come to niggas, it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, fuck them or fight them or fuck them. Like, you know, this shit both really.
And I'm gonna have my hand out the whole time. Give me some money, nigga.
You know me, you owe me. I don't give a fuck. I can't fuck with no broke nigga. I can't fuck with no nigga that's looking up in my face for no money. None of that shit. Nigga, if you ain't got no money, please leave me alone. So I'm trying to talk to nigga with the bag.
And I don't like niggas who talk to multiple bitches, so don't come for me.
Yeah, no. Let me tell you what happened, right? So this girl, I met her through Facebook. She gonna say, oh, well, we talking to the same dude or whatever, da-da-da. And I'm like, well, I'm not talking to him. That's my ex, and I'm not even fucking him right now. I'm, you know, dealing with him because he's still, you feel me, gonna help me, but I'm not fucking him. So, you know, you good. Do you know that she was just like, oh, okay, because you know Sac hella small. It ain't that small. I swear to God, right? So I'm thinking in my mind, like, okay, because I told you that was my ex-boyfriend. Like, I did fuck him. I'm not fucking him now, but I fucked him before. She thought we was going to be cool and she was going to be fucking with the nigga. And I'm just, girl, do you talk to people who talk to your exes or any of that shit? If you want to fuck anybody I used to fuck, why is you trying to kick it with me?
No, I don't.
Little branch out there.
Well, you need to record my ass because I'm an asshole.
You like me?
But I FaceTime a nigga while we together on purpose. Like, why you brought your bitch here? Why is she here?
Girl.
Why did you tell her about me?
He told her that we was talking.
I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat her ass. And hold on, let me set the phone up. But I done done it too many times and y'all think I'm playing.
She said I done done it. Oh
but
shit.
I don't play that. And now that I'm like more famous, I won't even allow a nigga to cheat. Like if you cheat, you gotta go because
For sure.
a bitch is not finna get clout off me. Because that's what she gonna do. She's gonna try to go to the blogs and talk shit. And I don't even like my relationship drama going to social media. And I be doing some crazy shit, y'all.
Yeah, see, that's how
I beat my nigga ass before I got here today.
period. That's what I'm saying. That's how this interview was gonna be good. Look at her.
What? I did. I beat my nigga ass before I came here today. What you talking about?
You know, for good measure sometimes, you know, shit. As long as it's, you know, he acting right, then that's just
Yeah,
sometimes you gotta slap a nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole thing though is like I wasn't fucking with the nigga. I'm not like it's good. Like you can have the nigga, but it's like you can't be trying to be my motherfucking friend. Thinking you gonna fuck my exes. I feel like once you decided you want to be cool with me, all my exes was off the table.
She probably looked at you and said, "Oh, she looks so sweet, and she got hair. I do hair. We can be friends." I don't like talking to bitches, like especially over no nigga.
No, yeah,
I'm
that's
Troy.
like.
I'm like very like.
If I'm fucking you, I want to at least believe that I'm the only person fucking you. Like, if I see a bitch, yeah.
I'm dominant. I end up taking that bitch and making her my bitch.
You know.
And then it's like, when I mean make her my bitch, means she's not going to fuck you. She going to want to come to the winning team.
Or I feel like, because I don't fuck with bitches, but I do feel like, you know, the way.
No lie, my first girlfriend. My first love is a girl. She was a girl. I didn't
Yeah,
start
you
dating
never
guys
had
till
sex.
high school. I started dating guys till I got out of high school.
Well, you know,
But I
like
it's my personal. Like, as a kid growing up, I was raped a couple times. So, that's where mine came from.
You know what? I was raped as a kid, too. Unfortunately. Not like, I was raped by, like, a peer, like, somebody, like, 2 years older than me when I was in high school.
Mine was family members.
And he ended up being a killer, too. He was around. I was in 9th. What's that? 14, 15. So, I was in 9th grade, right? So, then, boom, you know, he,
My first one was at 7. It was one family member. Then at 17, I got raped again. Because I came out that I was dating girls at 17. And that person was trying to fuck me straight. Yeah.
That, you see what I'm saying? Like, these niggas be, like, so fucking weird, you know?
You didn't get a tattoo about it? Like, man, you got tattoos?
No, I do. I have, like, my logo all over my stomach.
I got the Medusa on my shoulder for that. Because, you know, Medusa got raped.
Oh.
You know, if you ever look at her story, she got raped.
I didn't even know that. That's probably why she turned them niggas into stone fucking bitches.
Yeah.
Girl. But yeah, men, they just a little, I don't know. I don't really like them. And I think that's why I'm like so dominant. And I just like, I need my head, I need my money. Or why is you here? You know?
Yeah, I was schooled the game though. I was schooled on how niggas think, how they act. So like, the person who schooled me said, you're gonna be a vicious woman. Niggas ain't gonna be able to play with you. You're gonna be like a nigga. And now I see what they was building now. Because the Scareface in me is that nigga side. Like, you can't school me, you can't play with me, you can't use me, none of that, nigga. I'm on what you on. And I'm worse than you.
Yeah, that's how, and that's like now I got, you know, like my boy best friends and like my cousins that, you know, they do not play. I'm like, shit, you look wrong and then it could go down. My boy best friend.
That's why they kept us in separate houses. I feel like if I would have been in the other house, I would have been fighting off camera. And you know, like, they don't have the 24-hour cameras following you like the other day. So I don't be aware of the camera. I don't give a fuck. Like, I would really snap. Like, they was like, Smiley was stealing people's food and stuff. And you know, I beat bitch up with my food.
Right.
Don't touch my food. What, the whole house would have been shot. Like, everybody in this house can get it. Who touched my food?
Like, somebody needs to Uber Eats me right now, or they gonna get it. Yeah, definitely.
I'm kind of glad I was in the house I was in, for sure.
Yeah,
They had a lot of
House
shit
A.
going on. Yeah, House B had.
I feel like that was the.
They had a whole bunch of characters over there.
Pretty much had a cool house, and y'all was just chilling, making money.
And every time we came together, the meshing was not meshing.
It was.
I didn't get enough rounds. They didn't let me fight enough.
No, you didn't. You didn't even really get to fight T like that. I don't feel like, you know, we gonna see, you know, the other stuff that
They-
you
and
into.
then
With Biggie,
Biggie,
y'all
they
got y'all
didn't. I waited for the cameras to go down. At the club scene, you know how when I was cute with that little brown skirt?
Yes.
Yeah, it was like, oh, it's time to go, you guys. I'm like, okay. I went over there, I seen Camilla, it was her birthday. She was drunk. I said, what's wrong, Camilla? She was like, oh, I'm drunk, I gotta pee. I said, security will take you, go ahead. She moved. Biggie on top of the couches, right? Tesehki in front of me, she dancing. So I started dancing with Tesehki, like, yeah. Smiley over there, she get off the couch and she starts patting my booty. I'm like, yeah. I pick my leg up, I put it up here, and I'm like, yeah. And I, boom, and I punched Biggie off the couch. She was like this.
Why they didn't use that?
Because I did it off camera.
Oh,
I don't wait
okay,
for
okay.
cameras, hoe. What you
You
talking
like-
about? I got my real look back. I didn't sneak her when I fought her. I would just do some water and try to throw in the pool. So that was my real sneak back. Bitch, you snuck at the club. I snuck you at the club. Bitch.
And they missed it too. That was a good sneak.
Yeah, they missed it on purpose for me.
Right.
Yeah, it's real sneaky. Scarface is real sneaky. I can say it. Scarface is sneaky. I got that.
Well, you know, Scareface, thank you so much, so much. Y'all don't even know. This is gonna be tea for another day. It's gonna be, because this is my first episode, so, you know, in the episodes, when we talk again, we're gonna talk about the shit that happened today. Because this really was a lot of stuff that happened today.
Yes, it was.
Very eventful. But thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you,
And y'all see
Sarah.
the slay. Yes, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Period. Herbal Love Bros. Oh, where's the box? We can end with the box.
It's too bomb. Oh. I love the braids. I see the braids.
Yes, those braids are so cute.
When I'm take the wig off, bitch. Yeah. Put the wig up. Don't throw it away. Put it up.
And then this is your gift.
Oh, when I fight you hoes. What's that? Yeah. Put it on the head. I've been acting brand new.
Hey, that Insta fire.